with the buy no more. They know I'm the truth. I don't even know how to lie no more. I don't drink no more. I threw away the styrofoam.
What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Riskk back again with another video, and I told you guys I was on this daily upload grind, y'all. I'm gonna try to daily upload throughout this whole beta, but it's gonna get more and more difficult because I'm running out of videos. Not so many builds I can make, and we still might get more pie charts when the actual game comes out. Now I might have to drop even more build videos once the actual game comes out. But for right now, I'm gonna just give you guys what I could give you, and it's gonna be the best slasher build in the game. This is going to be my slashing build for Pro-Am for 2K20. My main build is always a stretch, but I'm going to be playing Pro-Am, and I'm going to use a slasher in Pro-Am. So I want to go for small forward slasher, and so obviously since I'm slashing, I want to pick the pie chart that has the most slashing. It's about 75% slashing. We're going to go with that one. As you see, we got high 95 stats when it comes to slashing. And I mean, this build, it is usable in the park, of course, but obviously you could tell it does have a pretty low 3-point rating. So that's something to keep in mind, but we will be getting shooting badges at the end, so that's what's going to kind of make up for the low 3-point rating. That's why I think really this year again is going to be like 2K18, or not 18, 19, my bad. It's going to be like 2K19 where every build's going to be able to shoot, because as long as you could get like about 9 shooting badges, you'll be solid. So anyways, we go with the first pie chart. For the physical profiles, you see here, we're a slasher, so we want to have some type of strength, vertical, and speed. And I think what fits best is going to be this physical profile right here. I believe it's the one with 80 speed. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, this one right here. 80 speed. You have the 90 strength, 94 strength, 76 acceleration, and 64 vertical. Very nice. Because you obviously want that strength so you could blow by your defenders as a slasher. So when it comes to finishing, you want to upgrade all your attributes pretty much to max, except your post fade. You don't want to really touch your post fade at all right now. Now, when it comes to shooting, obviously you want to max this out completely as well, because we need to get the most possible shooting badges. It's not going to waste many attributes because it's obviously low ratings. So yeah. So the next, we're going to go with defense and rebounding. We're going to pretty much just upgrade all the important stuff and try to get the most badges possible. So that would be, you know, our rebounding, our perimeter defense, our lateral quickness. You want to max all that out, and you'll see I'll later start playing around with it to make sure we get the most amount of badges. But I think the amount of badges we're looking for is going to be 8 badge points for defense/rebounding. I think that's the main goal I was trying to achieve. You see right here I actually get 9. I'm not sure if I stick with this. But yeah, really quickly, I just want to make sure you guys all are supporting me, because I really am trying to do this for you guys. I'm doing all this for you to make sure you guys do get the best build. So any type of support is appreciated from you guys, and any likes, comments, subs, all that. I really appreciate it, guys. Anyways, back to the build. You see I'm still playing around with the defense/rebounding. We're actually up to 10 badge points right now. So I mean, obviously on this build, I mean, you could change it up and do really whatever you want. Like if you don't want defense on your build, like let's say if you're going to use this build more for park, you could kind of just screw the defense and go straight up tons of points into playmaking. You're not be able to speed boost or nothing like that, but you could get tons of points into playmaking and possibly get like 10 plus playmaking badges. You could get badges like unpluckable and stuff like that if you plan on using this for the park. But for my purposes for Pro-Am, I need some type of defense. And then that brings me also to my height. In Pro-Am, I'm not going to be guarding ball, because most likely I'll have a lockdown on my team, but I'm going to be that second, you know, strongest defender most likely. So I really want to go with, I think, in between 6'7" and 6'8", and comparing the stuff, I mean, I don't think 6'8" really negates anything much besides my speed. That's the most important thing that's negating, but I think I'll be able to work past that. So we go with the 6'8". We got 10 badge points for defense. I think it was 27 for finishing and about 10 for shooting. Now for the way we want to make sure we don't affect anything too much. So if you go max, you see my acceleration lowers down along with my vertical. We don't really want that. So we're trying to find the weight, you know, in the middle. It doesn't really negate anything. And that's going to be somewhere around 235-ish. We see here 231 is what we go with. Now for the wingspan, you could go minimum, and then you get +2 3-point shot. But if you go max, you only get -1 3-point shot. But to me, -1 3-point shot, considering how low my rating is, a lot. So what I do is I go 87.7 wingspan, which is still, I believe, like 2 ticks above the default one. So I am going to have longer arms, and I'm really not losing any stats. So that's going to help me with my rebounding and stuff like that. Obviously, for the takeover, we're going slashing because we are a slasher. So far, looking at the build, we are, like I said, a slasher. And you pretty much, we're 6'8", so we're tall. We're going to be able to defend because we have 10 defending badges and pretty decent stats. And obviously we're gonna have, you know, the slashing ability, and then we could shoot. Even though we have a 53-point, if you take into consideration everything in all the 2Ks that helps you boost your shot, you have skill boost you could buy for +5. Now have a 55 3-pointer. If you include dimer, that's probably another 5 points. You'll have a 60. If your point guard also has floor general Hall of Fame, in case you guys don't know, that badge increases +4 to all offensive stats for your teammates. So considering all that, if your playmaker or your point guard has Hall of Fame dimer, Hall of Fame floor general, you could get, you know, around a 65 3-pointer, not including your shooting badges. So it's honestly not that bad. But now to our badges. For the finishing badges, I'm going to go with the most obvious ones first that we need. Is going to be Acrobat Hall of Fame, Contact Finisher, Giant Slayer, and Slithery Finisher. And Fancy Footwork is also a favorite of mine. And pretty much all these are essential badges for a pure slasher. Acrobat helps you make difficult layups. Fancy Footwork helps you with the Euro and hop dunks. Contact Finishers for posterizers and contact layups. Giant Slayers to help go into the paint against, you know, those centers. And Slithery Finishers, same thing, to avoid the defender and avoid contest. And with the rest of the points, Lob City Finisher, Pro Touch, and Relentless Finisher seem the most worth it because I'm playing Prime, so I'm going to catch a lot of lobs. So I want to have that gold. Pro Touch will just help once again with my contested layups and stuff like that. And the Relentless Finisher is not as good as in the past 2Ks. It's kind of different this year. It's just, you know, doesn't affect your stamina drain that much. And it's not that important for Park, but for Prime purposes, if I'm taking tons of contested layups, by the end of the game, my stamina, like, I'm going to have Gatorade. I don't really want that, so that's why I want to get Relentless Finisher. Now for shooting, we can't go Hall of Fame on any badge, and I want to get the most badges possible. So considering we're sitting corner, we're going to need corner specialists. So I decided to put Catch and Shoot gold and Hot Zone Hunter gold because I think that's going to benefit me the most. And then Green Machine Silver's, you know, something I think I could use. After I win a couple shots, that will give me an extra boost. Corner Specialist Bronze, I could work with that. And then the only reason I add Quick Draw, or I'm considering adding Quick Draw, I think, yeah, I end up taking it off for silver corners because we don't know how quick draw works this year. Apparently, you're not able to adjust the speed of your jump shot in the jump shot creation. It's only off quick draw. So I don't know how slow my jump shot's gonna be without quick draw. So if it's really slow, I might need to, you know, go back to that bronze corner specialist and add that quick draw bronze, you know, just so I could get, you know, a little bit faster of a shot because I am sitting corner and I don't want someone to just run to me and contest me. Now, once again, same thing with defensive rebounding. If you guys are going for Park, you might want to get, you know, some rebounding badges or stuff like that that fits you. I'm here to give you guys, you know, the basic parts of the build. You can always customize it how you want or just copy how I'm doing it. But for Prime purposes, I want Intimidator. Intimidator gold is honestly the best badge in the game. And then I might be guarding ball sometimes, so I do want to get Pick Dodger and Pickpocket at least silver. And then I only have 2 upgrades left. So I want to use that on clamps. At the same time, I do want to get gold pickpocket because I do have, you know, around a 55 steal or something like that. So I think I'll be able to get some steals. And I think lowering pick dodger might be my best bet to get that gold because pick dodger, I mean, as long as you have that badge, people honestly, a lot of people underrate the bronze badges. If you just have a badge, it's gonna, you know, give you a little boost. Anyways, that pretty much wraps it up for the slasher build. This is honestly like a LeBron James, Giannis type build. And for Prom, I think it's going to work really well and be honestly one of the top slasher builds in Prom. So if you guys want to get a head start using this build at the start of the game, you know, help your Prime team out, help on the Park 3s, just use this video. Any support's appreciated. Drop a like, a sub, and Riskk is out.
Lucas. It's funny how now she be calling me back. She see that I got it, I'm stuck in the trap. 40 autos, and we put it right back. 40 autos, and he left in the back. I can't be trusting, cause people just act. I get the money, I run it right back. The plug on my phone, I get to these racks. The plug on my phone, I'm gonna get back. I can't be trusting, cause people be switching and stuff.